Right, so this is the first buckle, and it's cast open work silver, and you can see all the floral decoration and the chasing being rectangular, much more likely to be in the 1770s, late 1760s, 1770s. Now if we turn it over, first thing we look at, lovely owner's initials engraved on the back there, MA. And you do see that with Scottish ones. They tend to, often, not always, often they'll tend to have little scratch initials on the back, more so than with London ones. But here is the, you can get it in focus. There is the mark, and you can see I.M. small c and E. It's the only mark on it, often with Scottish buckles, certainly pairs, you might only get a town mark on one, and only where it's appropriate. You can see there isn't, the Glasgow town mark tended to be a relatively large punch. There isn't really anywhere to strike it without causing a little bit of damage, or the fear of causing damage. So that's the McEwen buckle, the new McEwen mark. Really pleased to find that. But let's get on to the Jacobite buckle. So here's the frame. Nice foliate chasing, gadrooning, very sort of late Rococo. But there, if you can see it, I'm afraid he's upside down. Can you see the face? So you've got two eyes, a sort of bulbous nose, and the vestige of either a moustache or a beard. But quite deliberate. It's not a decorative thing. They could have continued with flowers and what have you. It's half hidden. It's a half hidden little face that you'd only be aware of, I think, if you were looking for it. And it's only something that's seen on, that's better, dreadful light, but that's better, on Scottish buckles, and actually only that I've seen on this particular pattern of Glasgow shoe buckle. And if we look at the single maker's mark, that JL, you can see that L now is very distinctive. It's got a very long foot that goes all the way back and touches the J, and it's got this very angular serif at the bottom of the L. Very distinctive. So that, a lot of you will have that down as James Leslie of Aberdeen. It is in fact James Lockhart of Glasgow, and that is 100% backed up by the Scottish Silver database online. So, and that mark, this identical mark, seen alongside Lockhart's Glasgow town mark. So indisputable, you know. Had I not seen an identical pair of Glasgow buckles by another maker, I'd be going, you know, maybe it is Aberdeen, but absolutely not. Two fantastic early rare Glasgow buckles. And if I just look at the shape for a minute, the shape on these Scottish buckles is always a bit rough and ready, simple, I would say. It's got a feel to it, a characteristic, but just goes to show what treasures there are waiting for you out there if you look hard enough, particularly if you're looking for little cheeky little faces peeking out at you from a pair of buckles that are the thick end of 270 years old. Hope you've enjoyed that.